Hello and welcome back to another video today here again on Forza Horizon 5, joined again by Failgames to compare a couple of speedsters. So not all that long ago this Ferrari SP2 Monza was added as part of the car pass, so we thought we would go and compare it to the other speedster which is in Horizon 5, which is of course this Lamborghini Aventador J. So essentially two cars with the roof chopped off entirely with no option to put it up, making them rather useless every day. But anyway, I'm going to be in the Lamborghini Aventador J, and Fail is going to be in the Ferrari SP2 Monza. Let's see which is best.
Hello, PETROL! I see you have bought a Lamborghini. Versus for it's
You have a car named after a famous track.
Woo! And you have a Lamborghini named after slang for illegal things people consume, or not really consume. So anyway, so
I've got a worse version of an Aventador, and you've got a worse version of a whatever the expensive Ferrari with a V12 at the front's called.
This time we're gonna have to try and not say that. Don't buy these cars. Buy the Aston Martin DBS and buy the Toyota Celica or whatever. Because, they're not comparable this time.
Buy the version of this car that actually has a roof.
Yes, definitely get the normal Aventador. Or
Ferrari.
Don't even bother with a normal Ferrari. Just get a Maserati at that point. Like, no, for this
anyway,
you could actually just say get the DBS.
Anyway, we're in Mexico and the weather's nice and we don't need roofs.
If it rains,
these cars wouldn't work in Horizon 4, would they?
No. Question is, do they work in Horizon 5 either? Let's find out with a series of challenges. First challenge being an A2B with PR stunts. First person to the destination gets 1 point. Person who wins the most PR stunts on the way gets half a point. PETROL selects destination. To anyone who hasn't been here before, first person to 3 points wins the challenge and therefore has chosen the better speedster.
What do people do with speedsters? Do they drive them along coastal roads?
I think they just park them and leave them there to accumulate money. Counts in. 3, 2, 1, go. This revs to 9,500 RPM.
Hang on, is it not a legal requirement to have a central mirror as well as wing mirrors?
People have been getting away with using cameras, I think, nowadays, so maybe not.
That might make sense because the Monza is that much newer than this.
Maybe? I don't know. That's a good point, though. Because I can't actually see a camera, so I'm just assuming that... Well, you can see out the back, let's be honest. Ow!
Also, when we're trying to decide which one to buy, well, I mean, neither of them are really available at the moment, but yours is actually for sale, whereas this is a one-off.
This is also a one-off, but
it's a many off. It's a several off. How many are they building of those? Like 500, or is it a Ferrari limited run where they don't do a number?
Yeah, I think it's a Ferrari limited run.
So there'll be many of them, but they'll pretend there aren't. But yeah, it is essentially an Aventador
going to put on a dark filter. Oh,
it's essentially an Aventador for people who like to eat insects. 187, I think.
1-0 to the Ferrari Monza on the PR stunt front.
That is quite fast. It's catching up.
Yeah, and you. Oh.
Oh. I mean, Ferrari obviously did relatively well out of that because they've now launched Daytona or whatever the next one's called.
Oh, Daytona, wasn't it? What?
No, not that Daytona. The SP3 Daytona.
I don't know. It's not bad handling. It's just not as good as you'd expect it to be from a car of this caliber.
From a Ferrari when they've just added the FXXK Evo.
Yes, I mean after driving a Ferrari FXXK Evo, you'd be able to take this flat.
Actually, same goes for this and the other Aventador that I got it confused with earlier.
The SVJ.
Yes.
Yeah, I must.
Which I hate, but it's way better than this.
109.
103.
2-0 to the Ferrari. Seriously. The 458 had better handling than this, I'm convinced.
Well, that's mid-engined and is probably better balanced. Oh no.
Damn it. Oh wow, I'm not the only one who did that. Oh, come on.
Right.
I got him pulled first. Not that I was ever defined as being the
I
finish
mean,
line.
you were ahead.
What do we do now? I mean, I did go in a wall, followed by you going in a wall, which made it
Unless we just
complicated.
count that as a draw and you get PR stunts.
Sure, we do that. It's 1 to 0.5 to be Ferrari Monza. So, well, we've discovered that neither of these cars are as good as their so-called counterparts.
No.
So let's go racing in them to see how much worse they really are. You're
Excellent.
in charge, so I don't know.
Well, your car is named after a track, so we should probably race at the track.
Woo! Right. So, can we beat the BAC Mono, which is a lot cheaper and also hasn't got a roof?
And is also only one-seater.
Oh, and the KTM Expo, which is
A two-seater.
and has no roof. Oh wow, the KTM's already overtaken me.
I think that's another Lamborghini as well. This would be
Yeah, there's a
very interesting
Lamborghini behind
comparison.
you that I'd much rather have. Wow! Seriously, the Supra handles better than this. It goes in with understeer and then oversteers as soon as you try and adjust the situation.
Mine has some understeer, but no oversteer. Which is kind of what you'd
Mine has
expect.
miles of understeer, and then when you try and correct it, it slides. What is this car's handling?
That sounds
Have I
very
overtaken
entertaining.
something?
Overtaking
I've been
racing cars.
undertaken by the BAC Mono. Switchback. Aha! Why's he got a hat on? Now that hat could not be holding on to.
Why is a pickup truck winning the race?
This car sounds so generic. It's got the racing V. It's got the same V12 as every other car in this game. Even though they did
So does this.
so much effort on their new car sounds as
I
they
think
were.
both of these cars probably have the same sound file.
Yeah, I thought they were. Oh, we did recorded millions of new sound files, and it's so cool. And
Yeah, they told us that before Forza Horizon 4 came out, and then
Did they?
the sounds are terrible. Yeah, they showed us some videos of tractors with microphones on.
it was worse than Forza Horizon 3's. At least they've gone back to the level of Horizon 3's cars. Yeah, there is a pickup truck winning. Somehow I've gained on you, which is not under. Do you not have any oversteer?
No, but I do have understeer. It's quite heavy.
Oh wow, the braking distance is way too long. I mean, from a technical standpoint, these cars are shockingly bad. Well, mine is, and yours seems to be as well.
Because I can't quite figure out what the point of them are, because they're not better to drive than a version with a roof.
Or a roadster slash convertible. I'd have a convertible.
Well, a normal convertible's just the best of both worlds.
Yes.
Like
Here
a
we
windscreen.
go! Although what just happened could have just as well been accomplished by strapping a turbocharger to a Civic. So I don't think that's the purpose of these cars. Oh!
Oh! The purpose of these cars isn't to beat a Civic.
We're losing to, well, the standard version of your car, essentially.
I think that's an SV.
It's an SV, yes, right, it's a standard version of your car, isn't it?
Standard version's the Aventador.
No, but the standard isn't yours based on the SV?
No,
Look at the front,
Okay,
that's
this
an
came out
SV,
before the
not a-
SV.
Did it? Okay, never mind, ignore me.
It's lower PI than the standard.
Oh,
Aventador.
wow! You can't even take that flat, even though you've got a stupid wing on the back of it.
No, it's just got stupid sticky up bits that say J on them with some Italian colours. I don't think they're actually very good aero by the look of the shape.
Well, at least we beat the BAC Mono and both Expos.
Okay, so we are the best car without a roof.
Pickup truck.
3, 2, 1, go.
There goes the all-wheel drive on the Aventador. Spinning its wheels in second.
Is that going to catch up?
I've got Slipstream. VTEC kicked in, yo! Oh my god, it's going to be close! It's going to be close! Oh, wow! Oh, not this again. No, it was slightly more successful than last time. But not for petrol, it would seem. Well, I'm slightly stuck now.
Yeah, and I'm not.
What are we doing now?
Hello, other Lamborghini.
Hello, Lamborghini with Forza Aero. Although the Forza Aero kind of does suit that car.
Oh, Forza are at the front. Interesting.
What do we do now? Not the same wing. Wait. Is that the same wing on the purple mountain?
It's just a similar shape.
Oh no, it's not. Okay.
Mine has even fancier mounting point things.
Woo!
But it's not active in any way.
Right.
Yes,
so, what? Quite frankly, what do we do now?
Do we do drifting or off-roading?
I think we should do drift. Do we get just both of us get half a point again?
Yes.
And then we do drifting. Really, I'm supposed to win because I had way more oversteer than him throughout this video.
Oh, there's even somebody in drone mode watching us. Excellent.
Yeah, I was going to comment on that. It's not much sideways angled, but at least it's vaguely tail happy. Well, I say happy.
Why does this drift so well?
It's all-wheel drive in a Lamborghini. That would be right.
Shouldn't that make it drift badly?
No. Whoa, I'm in a wall. Hello, rich person's hotel. I have come to place my rich person's vehicle. Be gone, peasant in your van.
You've arrived at your destination.
So,
I mean,
Petrol.
failed. I went through the exit. Hey? It said failed when I was about a mile away from the drift zone.
What does it start with?
1.
It starts with a 1.
4.
Less than that. 1. 5.
I think it was 148. Now, why is there a Formula Drift car?
It's a Supra. It's not quite on the level of a Corolla. Oh, this is a really stupid challenge. You're all-wheel drive. Look behind you. I'm parked on, but I know that's
Excellent.
intentional.
Oh
How am I
look,
supposed
that
to
blue
win on
thing is
rear-wheel
the
drive?
car yours is based on, I think.
Is it?
Vaguely. It's got the same engine.
Looks nothing like. Actually, it does look vaguely similar.
It's a front-engine Ferrari with the same engine. It might not be any more similar than that. Oh my, what
Whoa!
the
Why are
AI?
things pointing downwards?
Oh, you're ahead. Thanks, AI.
Hello, Lamborghini and Hoonigan. Oh, there goes Petrol in his all-wheel drive vehicle. So this is basically the Lancia 037 versus the Audi Quattro, except not really, because we don't have those
No, it's
cars.
entirely correct, because yours is Italian and mine is an Audi.
And the rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive is approximately correct.
Where am I going? Oh, hello, Kimmer.
This
You
is...
also went over there.
I can't get the no, I just can't get the power down. Is the problem. Goodbye, Ferrari! Get out of the way. 458.
I'm basically just flat out everywhere and occasionally handbraking.
Seriously? I'm needing to throttle control all of this. Finally, can get the power down. Right, or it needs to let off again. Oh
That was
god,
a
this
landing.
is gonna go well.
It just sort of stopped me.
Forza has invisible walls and they're very amusing. I can't tell if I'm supposed to go slow and steady or just hope for the best. I think I'm just going to go slow and steady and hope for the best at the same time.
Yeah, but this actually isn't that bad off-road, so...
Of course not, it's all-wheel drive and a Lamborghini. Forza games always have those as the best off-road cars. Whereas I'm in a Ferrari and it's rear-wheel drive, so naturally I'm going to lose. Although we're still in the same corner, theoretically.
Just been overtaken by a Formula Drift car.
Oh, I've just been overtaken by the car my car is based on, apparently. And the 600 LT, which I'd much rather be in at this point in time.
Oh yes, that's a lovely car.
Oh god! Oh, what the hell?
Goodbye again, Drift car.
Fight! Which would you rather
Oh,
have of the
weird
two?
slow down lag. The Lambo. If I had to have one of the two.
So, I'd also have the Lamborghini. I love how we're saying, if we had to have a Lamborghini, we would, I guess. I don't particularly want a Lamborghini, but if we had to have a Lamborghini. Oh, face plant.
Which means the famous chef man bought the wrong car.
Okay, it isn't going well. Maybe I won't DNF, so... well, are we going to our usual just get a DBS conclusion? Just get a convertible DBS this time.
Yes, if you want a car that you can put the roof down on, get a convertible DBS. If you want a Lamborghini or a Ferrari, get one with a roof. So there we go, that's what happened in our Speedster comparison here on Forza Horizon 5. I think, well, we both knew from the outset that we didn't particularly, either of us, like either of these. We think they're essentially worse versions of the cars they're based on. And would much prefer have, well, the cars that we always prefer to have at the end of the challenge, pretty much, which is always the same conclusion we seem to come to. But anyway, that is going to be all for today's video. As always, do go and check out Fail's channel, which will be linked in the description. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with the next video very soon.